So the question is about how machines help us understand each other. There are two types of machines. There are mechanical machines. The engine, of course, is the first machine that could amplify muscle power and gave rise to the Industrial Revolution. And then more recently, the computer, which can amplify our mental power, or so we think. Now, a computer can do about 1 quadrillion multiplications at the same time that we can do one, perhaps with some mistakes. One has to ask, we have machines that can lift 1,000 tons, computers that can multiply 10 to the 15 times faster than we can. What about us? What does it mean? Is it really, does that make a big difference? What is it that makes us human? And of course, I've been thinking about this question for a long time, and what really, my answer to that is our consciousness, is our ability to feel, our ability to be sentient, our ability to have an experience, our ability to love, to have joy, to have pain. Computers, not to mention ordinary machines, don't have feelings. We don't even know how to give feelings to a machine. There is nothing in physics that tells you how you convert electromagnetic energy into feelings. We know because we feel so. So consciousness is what gives us our humanity, and the idea that is tossed around now that 30 years from now we will be able to have a conscious computer, download our consciousness into a computer and live forever, frankly, I think is rubbish. I think that it means that somebody that says so doesn't understand what consciousness is. Somebody that says so doesn't understand what feelings are, perhaps has forgotten how to feel. And often, school systems put down feelings, they put down intuition, they put down creativity in the sense of the creativity like an artist's creativity, or the creativity that is implied in any kind of comprehension, which is one of the fundamental properties of consciousness. So we tend to become machines. We tend to measure ourselves to a computer. The fact that a computer can win the world champion of chess would seem superficially that computers soon will take over the show and perhaps even surpass humans. But that's a pipe dream. That is never going to happen, because first of all, we are the ones that create computers. We are the ones that put that knowledge in the computer, coerce that knowledge into the computer, and therefore the computer is built by us in our image. The computer did not build us. We are building them. But most importantly, we forget the essential aspect which we think is mechanical when it's not, which is our consciousness. So we can solve problems where there is not enough data to solve the problem, where there are no explicit rules how to solve the problem. And computers only now, they are learning through neural networks and through our creation of examples which are labeled, and supervision, very strict supervision, how to teach them how to do certain things. We learn by ourselves. We learn by ourselves. We don't need a million examples of apple to be able to recognize an apple. We only need probably 3 or 4. A child needs only 3 or 4 examples and he got it. So the capacity of comprehending that we have is astronomically more powerful than computers. So we have to be very careful to sort of, pretend that computers, because they imitate what we do, are actually conscious. There is nothing inside the computer. There is no light inside the computer. We have light. There is dark inside the computer. There is nothing. It's only exteriority. The symbols that flash around a computer is just electrical signals to which we have given the meaning. The computer doesn't even know the meaning of that. The computer, a binary digit is simply a signal between two levels. If you raise the temperature enough, the computer stops working because it cannot recognize anything. There's no way for the computer to know what the hell is a bit. It is coerced into the structure. Okay? We can distinguish consciousness, the comprehension of consciousness allow us to distinguish in a symbol the semantic from the syntactical aspects. We can tell if a symbol stands for itself or if it stands for its meaning. And that is the foundational difference between consciousness and computer. Computer without comprehension cannot make that distinction. And communication is irreducibly ambiguous. Irreducibly ambiguous. We can resolve that ambiguity, a computer cannot and will never be able